Hey gang, Jawad Sheikh here from techfoo.com with another story here about the cyber attacks on the US government, and let's look at the lessons that we're going to learn about them today. There have been a number of cyber attacks over the past year and a half, 2 years, or many years, particularly against the US government. The tech website Motherboard reported there was a breach at the Department of Homeland Security and the Justice Department, of all things. Another embarrassing and dangerous revelation in a string of cyber attacks on the US government. However, this time around, hackers seem to have proved that they can penetrate the United States' pillars of safety and security. I mean, it is the DHS and the Justice Department, and moreover the FBI, that they've gone after this time around. In this article, it was reported that the hackers impersonated an employee to get access to personal information. The hacker impersonated a DOJ employee by first compromising an email account by that employee. Then contacted the department and convinced him or her to give him access to the token code needed to access the DOJ's portals. Once in, he used the portal to access the 3 different computers that had access to databases of the DHS and the FBI. In the end, the hacker did publish the identities of 20,000 FBI employees and 9,000 DHS employees. This is just a drop in the bucket compared to the roughly 22 million employees of the US government who had their information stolen through the Office of Personnel Management hack of 2015. This isn't just a one-off, but a series of attacks aimed directly at the US government. Last month, aside from the OPM attack, the personal names, emails, and phone numbers of 80 Miami police officers were leaked online. Access to this information was done by hacking the account of the CIA Director John Brennan last year. Even though these attacks were aimed at the US government, you, as an employee of your company or your business or your job, can take lessons learned from these attacks to safeguard your company from a cyber attack. But before I get into these lessons learned, we should look at why it's important for you as an individual at your company, your business, to take heed of these lessons learned. Why? First, your company is your livelihood. Whether you be the CEO or the janitor, imagine one day that you show up at your work and you find out that the company was shut down because of a cyber terrorist that decided to hack your company's servers and leak all that corporate information online. 2, your company has your personal information. Much like US government employees didn't expect their personal information, including social security numbers, to be stolen, you may not expect your personal information to be stolen from your company. And 3, you are the face of your company. No matter what role you play at your job, you are the face of that company. Your actions represent the company as a whole. So, in business, if you slight a customer, then that customer will feel negatively towards the entire company as a whole. Conversely, if you take a don't care attitude towards cybersecurity of the company, you give the impression that the company isn't safe to deal with. And that could affect business dramatically and even cost you your job in the long run. You wouldn't leave the door open to a burglar, so why would you leave the door open to a cyber terrorist? So what can you do to protect your company? 1. Beware of phishing emails. You know those emails that seem to come out from the bank that tell you that your account's been compromised or that you need to check out a link to so-and-so? Don't even click on the links to that website. If you need to, just actually physically type in rbc.com or bankofamerica.com or whatever it is, that website. Just physically open a separate browser to it. Don't ever click any links inside phishing emails. And I have an article on phishing emails in another section of the site that you can check out as well for tips on how to protect yourself from phishing emails. There's another thing to consider is that even if you do click on that link, you'll be very careful that you could be downloading malware onto your machine, and that download would start automatically onto your company computer. So be very careful of that. 2. Beware of the software you install on a company computer. You know how the IT department gets ticked off when you install a program that they don't want you to, and you find a way to bypass their security protocols to do so? Well, there may be a piece of malware hidden in that free program that you just installed. Remember, nothing is free in this world. 3. Beware of personal surfing on company machines. Sure, we all do it. Go to Amazon, check out a book or a great deal at Best Buy or on a given day, or check out Yahoo or Gmail during our breaks, unless But unless we're not careful, you could accidentally end up on a site that has malware on it as well. And 4, beware of public Wi-Fi. Again, we did an article on this on another part of the site, so go ahead and check it out. You can see the link in the article. This is important because mobile workers are out there. As the world becomes more and more mobile, and we take our laptops on the road to do work or catch up in a coffee shop, for example, if you're going to type your username and password anytime on a public Wi-Fi system, consider doing it on a safer network, such as a client's, or on your own home corporate network, as opposed to typing in that password on an unsecured public network. Who knows who could be listening in? Just another tip there as well. So there you have it, the whys and hows of how you could be on the first line of defense to protect your job, your livelihood, and your company based on these lessons learned from the US government's cyber attacks. Until next time, keep safe online. I'm Jawad Sheikh for techfoo.com. Stay safe. Bye for now.